Hi, and welcome to my fourth video in my series on creative uses and recipes for the waffle iron. So tonight, I don't know if you can see behind me, it's pretty dark, it's getting late, but it is November here in the Midwest and it was in the mid-70s today. So it was really warm. So my husband is out grilling some steaks and I thought for a side dish, I'm gonna make some loaded tater tot waffles. So think loaded tater tots with cheese and sour cream and some bacon. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be making. Sort of like potato skins, only with tater tots and in the waffle iron. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my waffle iron preheated. I also have my oven on to broil. What I'm gonna do after I make the waffles is I'm gonna put some cheese and, like I said, some bacon on it, and I'm gonna broil it to melt the cheese. That's a great idea if you're gonna make multiple waffles because you have a larger family. If they start to get cool, they're gonna warm back up as soon as you put them in the oven on broil. So you don't have to worry about your waffles getting cold before the family eats them. So I'm gonna go ahead, get ready, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna start by adding some seasoning to my thawed tater tots. You can use whatever seasoning you have on hand. We like the Texas Roadhouse seasoning, so that's what I used. You could even just use salt and pepper if you want, or you don't have to season them at all. It is important to make sure that your tater tots are thawed before you cook them. I took mine out of the freezer overnight, put them in the refrigerator, and they were just fine by the time I was ready to cook. I used about 2 pounds of tater tots, which gave us 2 really good size waffles. You can adjust that according to the size of your family. But now I'm just going to put them into the waffle iron. I'm going to arrange them all in circular patterns. You don't have to do it this way. It's just what I chose to do. But after I get one waffle into the iron, I will cook this for probably about 4 minutes or so until the waffle is nice and golden brown. I checked the waffle at the 2-minute mark to see how it was doing. It was not yet brown, so again I closed the iron, let it cook for 2 more minutes. It was super hot, so be careful. And then when I removed it, I just put it on a baking sheet. I used a rack just to make sure that the bottom of the waffle iron didn't get soggy when I broiled it, but you don't have to. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and load up the waffle iron with my remaining tater tots, which if you look, my count worked perfectly. I had just enough tater tots for 2 waffles. So I cooked this one for 4 minutes and I removed that one, added it to my baking sheet, topped each of the waffles with some shredded cheddar cheese, and then you'll see I'm going to add some bacon. We use turkey bacon. You can use regular bacon if that's what your family prefers. Since we prefer turkey bacon, that's what I used. So after I got my bacon onto the waffles, I just transferred them over to the oven, which again was preset to broil, and I broiled them for about 3 minutes. I pulled the tater tot waffles out of the oven after the cheese was melted, and I added some sour cream to the top and also some chives for some added color and onion flavor, and then they were ready to serve. Okay, so it's done. My husband is just getting ready to dig in. His steak is ready. You can hear our dog in the background whining because he wants it. And you can see his ears. All right, go ahead, try it. Let's see. It looks delicious.
All right, let's see. Come on.
Just have to get it in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. Okay. So that's what's for dinner tonight. I hope you try it, and if you do, please let me know whether or not you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and make mine so I can eat with my husband. And then I have one more video to round out this series, and I promise it's gonna be the sweetest one yet. So hang tight and I'll post that in a couple of days. Have a good night.